afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. More details are coming out in the suspension of that Lexington principal. We'll get you up to date on that. And if you need a ride to the polls coming up this Tuesday, we know how to get you there. But first, in our lead story of the day, Madison County schools have made a few announcements regarding their schedule due to the illness affecting our community. A school Facebook post reads, Friday, November the 4th is canceled and November 7th is an NTI day, meaning students will be working from home. The post further states that Tuesday, November 8th will be a no school day due to the election, and Wednesday, November the 9th, the school will return to a normal schedule. We have had some other closings come into the studio. It looks like Bourbon will be closed until the 7th. That's Bourbon County. Clark County will be closed Friday and Monday. Powell County will not go back until November the 9th. Also, Wayne, Wolf, and Jackson Independent have called off school as well. We'll have a full list up on our website. You can check there, and we'll keep you up to date as more school systems, unfortunately, are closing due to the illness going around. Well, a Lexington school principal has been placed on administrative leave due to a no confidence among school officials. Principal Marlon Ball of Dunbar High School has been placed on administrative leave due to the concerns among the Dunbar staff. As of yet, school officials have not directly stated what the concerns are that have been raised. These reports are coming shortly after the apparent suicide of the athletic director of Dunbar High School, Jason Howell. This is still Ball's first year, and according to reports, school officials are planning to move forward with that vote of no confidence against Ball. This is an ongoing story, and of course, we're going to have more details and keep you up to date as those details do become available. Well, with the election night right around the corner, you might be wondering how you can get to the multiple polling stations around Madison and Clark counties, as well as Fayette County. Well, the Kentucky River Foothills Express has you covered alongside with LexTran in Lexington. Kentucky River Foothills Express will be providing free transit on November the 8th from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. on all public transit routes in the aforementioned counties. The bus routes will include the Berea Bus Service Route, the Richmond Transit Service Route, and the Clark County Transit Service Route. These free transit service provided at no reason now not to get out and vote. Go ahead and vote on Tuesday, and then of course tune in right here to WBON. We're going to have all of your election results, all the coverages starting at 6 p.m. We're going to be over the air. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, and of course we're also going to be on radio. We're going to have analysis for Madison and surrounding counties, like I said, right here on Channel 9 starting at 6 p.m. Well, the Lexington Police Department is searching for a man who, they say, allegedly robbed 2 hotels today and are asking for your help in identifying this individual. Starting early this morning, officers responded to a call from the Ramada Inn on North Broadway. That was around 8:30 a.m. due to a report of a robbery. According to reports, the alleged robber told an employee of the Ramada Inn that he had a gun and handed the employee a note demanding money. The employee gave the suspect money and the robber fled the scene. The victim at the scene described the suspect as a 6-foot, 1-inch tall male with a light beard, wearing jeans and a light-colored hoodie sweatshirt. About an hour later, at around 9:45 a.m., police were called to the Comfort Inn on Athens-Boonesboro Road. Upon arriving on scene, police were told by the victims that a man allegedly threatened them with a gun and handed them a note demanding money from the employees. Police are investigating both incidences and believe that both crimes were committed by the same individual. If you have any information on these robberies, you're asked to call the Lexington Police Department. You can call 859-258-3600. If you want to submit an anonymous tip, you can do so by calling the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. That's 859-253-2020. Or you can go online to bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. Well, Attorney General Daniel Cameron today reminded Kentuckians that suspected election law violations and voting irregularities should be reported to the Attorney General's election fraud hotline. You can reach that hotline by dialing 1-800-328-VOTE. The Attorney General's election fraud hotline is active throughout the year and records messages 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. During the 2022 general election, the hotline will be staffed and calls will be answered live during early and in-person voting November 3rd through the 5th, as well as on Election Day, November the 8th. The hotline will be staffed from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Tips submitted to the hotline will be reviewed by prosecutors, and any complaints that contain allegations of election fraud will be referred to the Attorney General's Department of Criminal Investigations. Examples of election fraud include campaign violations, electioneering, bribery, poll disruption, and voter or election worker intimidation. On early voting days and Election Day, the number of complaints logged by the hotline can be viewed by visiting ag.ky.gov Election Hotline Updates. Complaints received after the polls close will be added to the website the following day. Well, the KSP is currently seeking Kentuckians to join the agency as a telecommunicator to fill 46 full-time positions at 13 posts across the Commonwealth. KSP telecommunicators oversee dispatch duties for Kentucky State Troopers, Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Officers, Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife Conservation Officers, and other emergency service agencies. New hires will undergo 4 weeks, 160 hours of training at the KSP Academy in Frankfort. Major training areas include mitigation PTSD, handling callers in distress, proper dispatching and calling taking techniques, emphasis on responder and caller safety, emergency medical dispatch, and more. The starting salary for a KSP telecommunicator ranges from $27,000 to just over $33,000 annually based on experience, plus a $5,500 training stipend after successful completion of the Telecommunications Academy. Kentucky State Police Post 7 in Madison County is one of the stations seeking a telecommunicator. If you want more information on that, you can go to the KSP website and click on telecommunicators for more information. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back. We've got weather, we've got sports, and we've got more news right here on Live at 5.
This is Doug Thomas, candidate for Madison County Jailer. We all know we have a jail problem. We need a bigger facility. I believe there are better ways to deal with the issue. I won't make you empty promises just to get your vote. What I will promise is to work hard to find the best solutions for our county, the taxpayers, our jail, and our future. A vote for Doug Thomas is a vote for reasonable, affordable solutions for our jail system. Thank you, and I would appreciate your vote on November 8th.
Message paid for by Doug Thomas.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Roll Tribe.
Hi, Madison County. This is your Judge Executive, Reagan Taylor. I spend every day working hard to make the lives of our families better and the future of Madison County brighter. From the creation of more than 300 new jobs at App Harvest, to expanding broadband, to saving millions each year and using it more efficiently to invest in public safety. My focus has always been on making Madison County better, and that won't change. I would appreciate your vote on November 8th to keep building a better Madison County together.
Paid for by Friends of Reagan Taylor. Myron Fisher, Treasurer.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see you.
The City of Richmond has seen improvements over the years, but I have seen firsthand that there is more to be done. The citizens of Richmond deserve a better quality of life, more economic opportunity, and a revitalized downtown area. If we want a prosperous city that is moving forward, we need to focus on improving our streets, sidewalks, and infrastructure. We need to work together to help Richmond become better. A vote for me is a vote for better. I'm Mindy Goebel, and I'm asking for your vote.
Proceeding.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Well, if I got a chance to just pick exactly what I wanted the weather to be like, I believe it would be today. We've got meteorologist Sam Ryan. He's in the Weather Center to let us know if this weather is going to stick around. Fingers crossed that it does.
Thanks, Gwendolyn. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. Don't forget, we flip those clocks back an hour as we head to bed Saturday night. We have the end of daylight saving and the start of standard time. So good news, we get to pick up an hour's sleep. However, of course, that sun now is going to be setting a little bit sooner in the daytime. Looking in back through the course of the day, Thursday, speaking of sunshine, what a spectacular day. I don't know if it gets much better than this. And it's going to stay nice and quiet for the remainder of the evening. We'll be in the middle 50s here around 10 o'clock and then falling down into the low 50s eventually. Clear skies. And so a nice night if you are a stargazer. Could have some patchy fog, though, in some of the valleys. Watch out for that. But overall, quiet day in store for us again for the day. Friday, lots more sunshine and very warm temperatures. They continue. Saturday, however, we do have an approaching frontal boundary. Combine the two terms there. Approaching front from our west. Now stall out over the area here. That's going to lead to a few more clouds throughout the rest of the weekend and a slight chance at a few showers decorating the landscape into the Saturday evening time frame. Seems to be the time right now. Now that could change a little bit, a few hours here and there, but generally speaking, again, not looking at much as it moves in. The moisture is more off to the west and to the north, and it's weakening as it occurs. The main effect of the approaching front Saturday will be the stronger winds out ahead of it that are going to increase out of the south. So Saturday, still warm, a few more clouds, a late evening shower, and some stronger winds, so hold on to your hat. Looking at low 50s, waking up Friday, a nice quiet start. Lots of sunshine into the afternoon, back into the middle 70s for daytime highs. And then Saturday, we get a few more clouds, stronger winds out of the south, still making it all the way up to 73 degrees, and maybe a lingering shower early Sunday, and some drizzle possible on Monday. Otherwise, some afternoon sunshine looks likely. Look at those temperatures, even into early next week. Showers possible Wednesday night and into the day Thursday. Gwendolyn?
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online and WBONTV.com. Well, a Breathitt County man who evaded police for a couple weeks following a shooting in August is now being indicted after his capture in early September. Court documents state that Roy Fugate was indicted this week in Breathitt County on burglary, wanton endangerment, assault, criminal mischief, and tampering with physical evidence charges. Once police reported identifying Fugate as the suspect in the case, police searched for him for weeks before finally finding him and arresting him in Jackson. Fugate is being held at the Kentucky River Regional Detention Center in Hazard. He is listed on a $25,000 cash bond. Well, for the first time since the onset of COVID-19 global pandemic, Madison County and Hokuto City, Japan, will revive their sister region cultural exchange program when Hokuto City Mayor AJ Komuro leads a 4-day visit to Berea and Richmond beginning November 7th. Mayor Komuro will be accompanied by city governor, school, tourism, and local chamber of commerce officials. The visit will renew a bond between Madison County and Japan after a hiatus in the exchange program. Welcoming the Japanese to Berea, Richmond, and Madison County will be Berea Mayor Bruce Fraley, Richmond Mayor Robert Blythe and Madison County Judge Executive Reagan Taylor, as well as Berea College President Lyle Roloffs and Eastern Kentucky University President Dr. David McFadden, among others. The Japanese visit is being facilitated by the Madison County International Committee, the MCIC, and will include the formalization of an agreement to create a new educational exchange program between Model High School in Richmond and Cordio High School in Hokuto City. It's a good program there. Well, a Manchester man has been arrested on multiple charges following a Halloween traffic stop. Taylor Parker, 18, was pulled over just after 2:30 a.m. Monday morning when a Laurel County Sheriff's Deputy Drew Wilson observed the vehicle Parker was driving, traveling at over 30 miles over the posted speed limit. During the traffic stop, Deputy Wilson allegedly detected a strong odor of alcohol, prompting an investigation. That investigation concluded that there was enough evidence to arrest Parker on suspected DUI. Taylor Parker was charged with operating a motor vehicle under the influence, first offense, speeding more than 26 miles over the speed limit, reckless driving, intermediate licensing violations. This individual is lodged in the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, Governor Andy Beshear, who made safety and efficiency in all modes of transportation a top priority for his administration, today announced more than $2.2 million in grants to improve railroad crossings in 11 Kentucky counties. The projects include upgrading crossing signals and lights, new pavement on approaches and crossings, replacement of approaches, and in some cases, full crossing replacement. 4 companies submitted the selected grant applications: the Paducah and Louisville Railway, the R.J. Corman Railroad Group, Kentucky Railway Museum, and the Norfolk Southern. A Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Selection Committee screened the applications, which then were approved by Secretary Jim Gray. A total of 17 projects were funded and are grouped by a grant recipient. Each railroad company is providing a minimum of a 20% match. One railroad improvement that we're going to be seeing in our area was won by the R.J. Corman Group, and they're going to be performing that work in Fayette County. That's at the Bryan Station Road Crossing Pavement Replacement Project. That project will cost about $21,000. Well, with that, we're going to take another quick break. We've got Michael Watkins. He's going to give us all the details on sports coming up next.
Hello, my name is John Tudor. For the past 8 years, I've had the privilege of serving as your 3rd District Magistrate. We have blacktopped more than 35 roadways in our district and made numerous bridge improvements. I have also worked to bring over 300 new good-paying jobs to the 3rd District. I am currently working to bring broadband internet to all areas of the county. This is not a political office. It is an office for all the people of this district. So November 8th, I ask for your vote and support to keep John Tudor Magistrate. This is John Tudor, and I approve this message.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
Madison County Sheriff Mike Coyle pledges to keep our community safe. Sheriff Coyle is currently in partnership with the Madison County School System and has recently employed 4 deputies as school resource officers to protect our most valuable commodity, our children. Under Sheriff Mike Coyle, the Madison County Sheriff's Office has received numerous honors, including being one of very few sheriff's offices accredited in Kentucky, meaning their professionalism, standards, training, and policies are all exemplary. Sheriff Coyle has received the coveted Sheriff of the Year award during his tenure.
This is Sheriff Mike Coyle. This sheriff's office serves everyone, Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. On November the 8th, vote to keep Mike Coyle your Madison County Sheriff.
Sheriff Coyle is passionate on his commitment to fight the drug epidemic in our communities. His office has been honored and requested to partner with several federal and state agencies seeking help in cases. Mike Coyle is running on his character, morals, proven record, experience, and his dedication and vision for the office going into the future. Proceeding paid for by candidate.
Welcome back to Live at 5. In today's sports update, Michael Watkins looks ahead to tomorrow's first round matchup for Madison Southern as they get ready to face a team their head coach is very familiar with. Mark Payne spent several years as the defensive coordinator at Southwestern before coming to Southern, and he knows what a challenge lies ahead for his Eagles tomorrow.
Madison Southern football will open up their 2022 playoff run on the road against Southwestern of Pulaski County. The Eagles are 3-9 versus the Warriors dating back to 1998, and the two teams most recently met just 2.5 months ago over in Berea. In that game, the Eagles led at the half, but couldn't hold off Southwestern, who will eventually go on to win not only that game, but every game during the 2022 regular season. The Warriors started off the season with a win over Madison Southern and ended their undefeated campaign with a win over Madison Central last week. In that game back in August, the Eagles led 19-0 before giving up 27 unanswered points and falling 27-19. Southwestern has been on a tear ever since and presents a tough challenge to Madison Southern. The Warriors come in as one of the favorites to compete for a Class 5A state title and enter as one of the top 10 teams in the entire state. But Mark Payne knows his guys can get the job done. They just have to have faith in themselves.
That was one of the big things going into the first game of the year. You know, we weren't, I don't think we were favored by anyone, and possibly rightfully so. Southwestern's an amazing team. But the kids believed, and the coaches believed, and we had a good game plan. We were just, fell a little short in the second half, whether it been our lack of conditioning or mental mistakes. We had several mental mistakes the second half that put us in bad situations. I believe we also had around 100 yards in penalty yards. So things like that, cost us. Can't pinpoint any one play or anything that changed the game. But we just got to have that same belief that we're on the same level as they are, and we are. And we just got to come out and play with that belief. With that said, it's going to be a very physical football game. Southwestern prides themselves on being a run-heavy, dominant football team that's going to try to be the aggressor and try to establish some physicality. That kind of fits into our playing style. We love trying to set the tone with our physicality. So we just got to have that mindset that we're going to be the most physical football team on the field Friday.
Kickoff for the game is set for 7:30, and if you can't make the trip over to Somerset, you can tune in to our coverage beginning at 7 p.m. on 103.5 WKXO. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more news coming up here live at 5.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
You may think the only way to pay for a nursing home is to spend down your life savings or sell your home. Elder Law Lexington can protect your home and life savings through a comprehensive plan so you can qualify for Medicaid. When there's a plan in place, you can rest assured knowing your estate is handled and your family is covered. Give them a call at 888-4-ELDER-LAW or go to elderlawlexington.com. Their Berea office is now open for your convenience.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Well, if you need something to do between Halloween and Thanksgiving, you can check out the list from November events from the Richmond Parks and Recreation. Tomorrow, the holiday happening craft application deadline is up. Saturday, the outdoor animal tracking event proceeds as planned. And finally, in mid-November, Santa Letters registration opens, as well the Christmas Parade float registration. All that and so much more this month. If you want to stay up to date with your local events with the Richmond Parks and Rec, you can be sure to visit their Facebook page and find more updates there. How about some chili? It's not really chilly weather, but it is November, so it should be. The Department Chili Supper for the Broadhead Fire Department is coming up Friday, November 4th. The dinner starts at 6 p.m. It's $8 per meal, and it concludes the chili and a peanut butter sandwich. Candidates from all political crossings are welcome, and they are thanking you for your support. That's the Broadhead Fire Department Chili Supper. That's tomorrow starting at 6 o'clock. Well, the Berea Parks and Recreation is offering prizes in exchange for finding pumpkins at the Berea City Park. According to a social media post made by the Berea office, Turkey Tina has lost 10 pumpkins in the park, and she needs them all to make her Thanksgiving pies. Each pumpkin has a special word written on it, and you need to write it down and write those words and bring them into the park office to claim your prizes. On November the 14th, that's when the clues will be posted on the Parks and Rec Facebook page to help residents find all the pumpkins. If you have any questions, you can call 859-986-9402. How about some pancakes? The Richmond Lions Club will be putting on their aprons for the annual pancake breakfast. That's Saturday, November 5th from 8 to 11 a.m. The breakfast will be held at your First Baptist Church. That's at 425 Eastern Bypass. Admission is your donation, and kids 6 and under will eat free at that pancake breakfast. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll be right back here tomorrow live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the weather. Bye.